My name's Tommy King, and I've been here from the very beginning, some 5 years ago.
I'm Merlene King, and we have been part of Cornerstone since the beginning 5 years ago.
My name is Donna Hagedorn, and I've been with Cornerstone for 5 years.
I'm Randy Bedingfield, and this is my wife, Tammy, and we've been at Cornerstone 5 years now.
What I thought I would like to say is why I think that Cornerstone has grown to where it is today, and how God has blessed us, and how God has had His hand on this church, and the reasons for that. From the very beginning, we started with a very core people that were strong in the faith. They were used to sacrificing, they were used to serving, they were taught to give.
You know, when we first started, it was just a few of us, and we were a close group, and you know, it was a special time, but an uncertain time.
I came to church on Wednesday night, and I was already thinking there was only about 30 to 50 people there. It was a very low attendance, but I was really down. And Dan got up to talk, and when Dan started talking, and I don't remember his sermon, but I just remember feeling like God was saying, no, this is where you belong.
Daniel was here, and he was serving in the with the college and career people, you know, our kids, and I didn't know Aaron and Dan really that well, but I could see that the college kids loved him, and that they loved the college kids. And so from that, I even before Daniel was called as a pastor, I could see that he would be a good fit, because he was down to earth and he loved people. And that if there's any one characteristic of a pastor, is a love. You know, if he has love for God and love for people, you can't go wrong with that. At that time, we really needed vision as a church, and Daniel really cast that vision for us.
Dan had a wonderful message for us that gave us a lot of hope, and from that time I knew everything was going to be okay.
Dan is young and energetic and funny, and he's a great leader.
It's been amazing, his vision for the church, and getting to see it all come together in these last 5 years.
And I don't want to leave Erin out. This Erin is behind every great man. There's a great woman, and Erin's that woman. She's willing to get her hands dirty. She's willing to get in there and serve wherever she needs to serve. You know, and that's so important to the growth of a church. That the pastor's wife is very much on the same page as her husband as well, and that's been a great asset. If there's any one reason that I think maybe that God has truly blessed Cornerstone, is the fact that we have been faithful in our mission efforts, because I think that missions is close to the heart of God.
I'm proud of our missions that we do at our church. I'm proud of our local missions, our national missions, and our worldwide missions. I think that we do a great job in that area.
One thing that came to my mind was the Easter eggs that we put Cornerstone's name in it. And I think for a complete 1 mile radius, we visited and put an Easter egg on every doorstep. And that Sunday morning was Easter following, and there was a couple that came with their 2 children. And it just is a precious memory to me, but they told me they came because we had put that Easter egg on there, and they became faithful members.
What sets us apart to me is the fact that we reach out to our community, no matter who they are or where they came from.
All of these things working together has brought us to where we are in these 5 years. And of course, we cannot leave out the fact that it's all God, and that God has done it all. You know, we are God's people. We are God's church. God uses and works through us, you know, in the church. And so He receives all the honor and the glory for everything that's been accomplished here. And I'm sure everyone that's here realizes that it could only have been done by God, and we give Him the honor and the praise and glory for that.
I am excited to see how far we've come in 5 years, and I'm really excited to see what's going to happen in the next 5 years.
It's been an amazing journey, and it's been a lot of fun, And, we got to meet a lot of new people and see new people in the coffee shop.
We praise God for what He's done the past 5 years, and we can't wait to see what He's going to do the next 5 years.
I'm excited about the next 5 years to see what more that God can do, and that as long as we stay humble and as long as we put the Lord first in everything, love the Lord our God with all your heart and soul and all our might, and then we're to love others as we love ourselves. I know that God's going to continue to bless and continue to grow Cornerstone in a phenomenal way.